You're here to prove to your ex-boyfriend is not the father of your 3-year-old daughter, Zaylee Rasmussen.
Yes, Your Honor.
You claim you've been in an ongoing court for a DNA test, all of which have been denied.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rasmussen, you claim the real reason Ms. Miller is denying your Zaylee's.
Mrs. Miller absolutely hates Mr. Rasmussen. The appalling thought of him being the father of her baby brought her to paternity court. Mr. Rasmussen has been there for the baby her entire life, and he feels utterly wronged that all of this is being sprung up on him in the middle of nowhere. He is here to prove that he is the biological father of the baby.
She just doesn't want me to have visitation. I drive 160 miles every other weekend just to pick up my daughter and drop her off. That's about 10,000 miles. That's wear and tear on my car. She doesn't have a driver's license. She doesn't have any way to bring her to me. She doesn't have any way to meet me halfway.
You say she hates you?
She hates.
The cheating card. It's no wonder she hates you, Mr. Rasmussen. At the end of the relationship, did you go to another woman? Or that turn of events was what caused the end of the relationship? You'd need to be so much more specific here. Then, in return, Ms. Miller decided to be absolutely against the topic of seeing him again, even around his alleged baby, too.
Mad at him for being a cheater. He cheated on me through pretty much our whole relationship. No, I do not hate him because of that.
He says this is about visitation, too. He loves his daughter, but you don't want him to have the visitation. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, this woman is not beating around the bush. That is totally why she does not allow him near her daughter. She absolutely lost her respect for him throughout the course of the relationship because he could not keep it in his pants. The whole concept of a relationship, Mr. Rasmussen, is the inevitable fact that you choose to be with one person ultimately. What then is the point if you cheat at every step?
I want to be in her life as much as I possibly can.
I mean, if he's driving 160 miles each way every other weekend, the money he would get in his taxes, he's spending in gas.
I'm paying my child support. I have my child support payments right here, plus an additional $3 fee, plus an additional $60 annual fee.
Okay, that adds up. This man actually does put in so much effort into seeing his baby girl each time. Now, over to you, Ms. Miller. What do you want this man to do for you? He's paying some amount of money as it is for the baby, so what would it cost you to simply get him to be a part of her childhood? Now he's accusing Ms. Miller of dressing up his baby girl in very shabby clothes.
In this child's life.
Because I still believe that he is not hers.
Okay, and listen, that's what we're here for. I want to get down to the bottom of the truth. You don't believe he's her biological father?
Yes, Your Honor.
So explain to me why.
When she was conceived in March of 2011.
So, it's tit for tat. She cheated too, and this woman is here in paternity court telling us about how her ex-boyfriend cheated on her. His cheating does not justify your cheating, Ms. Miller. The proper thing to do is to not cheat at all, or even better, break up. Both of them are cheating on one another, but there is just one person that got pregnant and is the definite parent of the baby. Cheating is never a wise move, Ms. Miller.
Yes, Your Honor.
But clearly, at some point, Mr. Rasmussen either thought or was informed that he was her biological father because he is paying child support, he's still driving 160 miles each way, and she has his last name.
Yes.
Mr. Rasmussen, fill me in. At what point, clearly, at some point, Mr. Rasmussen either thought or was informed that he was her biological father because he is paying child support, he's still driving 160 miles each way.
Whoa, Ms. Miller, it's starting to look very strange here. Usually moms in court would try to prove that they were not with anyone aside from the man in court. But oh no, not Ms. Miller. She is explicitly stating that she was intimate with someone else. This woman is not having it with the mere possibility that Mr. Rasmussen is the father of her child. What a woman.
I was at the birth. I was at every single doctor's appointment. When Zaylee was born, you were at a doctor's appointment. I was at home because I had to work that day. I was at my job as a cashier. I got a phone call and I answered it.
This man crossed 7 deserts and 7 seas just to be there for Ms. Miller and the baby. He drove for 45 minutes from the middle of work too, counting the doctor's appointments. He was at every single one of them. Birth certificate as well, he signed. The bloody thing the very day the baby was born. If this man was so supportive from day one, at what point does Ms. Miller decide to switch up and why?
And raise our daughter together until about 3 months after she was born. One of his friends told me everything that he was doing throughout our entire relationship, cheating on me, going to multiple places to meet multiple girls.
Oh, that's wild. There's so much resentment in this woman from Mr. Rasmussen. She found out about this 3 months after the baby was born too. Does this mean he was doing it even while she was pregnant, or worse? He kept cheating even after she gave birth to the baby. Behind all of the supportive things he has been doing, all of it must stem from some sort of ache for restitution. It's beginning to seem like Mr. Rasmussen has not been genuine.
But you know deep down there's another possible father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why wait so long to tell him?
I told him the first time that we had a court date, but the courts threw it out.
Even
DNA
before
test.
you tell anybody in court?
Yes, Ms. Miller, you could have told him earlier that there was another man in the picture, regardless of whether you were cheated on or not. How about his own attachment to your baby girl? Now, there is so much tension building up in court over the possibility that this man may or may not be the father. If he ends up being the father, is Ms. Miller then going to grant him access to her? What a doer.
To have Mr. Rasmussen taken off of child support?
I have told him a couple times that if he would just sign her over to me, that he wouldn't have to pay child support anymore.
I'm not going to
If he
do
would
that.
just-
I'm not going to give up that easy. I'm fighting for what I know is mine.
Now that man sincerely wants to be the father of this baby girl. His bond with her is so precious and he is desperately trying to protect it. He has had to fight until he got the right to visit her every other weekend. Now, on to the question that has been sitting so comfortably like the elephant in the room. What happens if he is not the father? He honestly will be unable to withstand that bombshell. Let's get to the result.
It has been determined by this court. Mr. Rasmussen, you are not the father. That's a lot of nerve considering the alternative is somebody that don't want nothing to do with you